popular police weapons on the streets of South Florida, but there may be a problem with the Glock handgun. CBS 4 Investigates has obtained a never-before-seen report that caused one police department to replace all of its firing pins and others to warn officers about the potential problem. Here's CBS 4 investigator Jim DeFeeti.
Today, no gun is more identifiable with law enforcement than the Glock. By the company's own estimate, 65% of all police officers in the United States carry a Glock handgun.
This job is our life. We work undercover.
The company's website showcases videos touting this closer relationship to the police.
My Glock gives me confidence to live my life, to protect yours.
For Glock, no single word is more important to their corporate image than that word, confidence. But this report from the Palm Beach Sheriff's Office is raising questions about the gun's reliability. Obtained by CBS 4 News, the confidential Sheriff's Department document outlines a series of incidents in which problems with the Glock firing pin caused the gun to malfunction and not fire. In each case where there was a misfire, the gun was taken apart and the firing pin was found to be cracked or chipped. These pictures from the report show the failed firing pins. What could cause the head of a firing pin to begin to wear like that?
Quite a few things.
Robert Hosby is a local gunsmith and a police officer with more than 20 years' experience in South Florida. We asked him to review the Palm Beach Sheriff's report.
Remember, these are all working metal parts that are rubbing against each other constantly. That's how a gun works. I mean, the slide rubs against the frame, the barrel rubs against the slide when you form its action. So it's metal rubbing against metal.
Hosby said the possible culprit is the type of metal Glock uses in its firing pin.
If the metal is too soft, that the manufacturer used, that could also be an issue.
Glock refuses to say what type of metal they use, arguing it's a trade secret. CBS 4 News spoke to other gunsmiths and armorers who agreed the quality of the metal used in the firing pin could be the key to understanding the problem, but they declined to go on camera for fear of alienating the gun giant. Hosby said after CBS 4 News first sent him the report, he took apart his own Glock weapon, the one he carries when he's on duty. He said he found unusual chips on the head of his firing pin. Does that cause you any concern?
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. I wasn't aware of this issue.
Hosby said while the gun has never failed him, he wasn't going to take a chance and planned on replacing the firing pin immediately. CBS 4 News found that police departments across South Florida were aware of the concerns being raised by the Palm Beach Sheriff's Office. The Miami-Dade Police Department produced this 5-minute video warning officers of the possible defect.
Then you are going to need a magnifying glass to check for damage.
A department spokesman wrote, "We have randomly inspected numerous Glock 17s and have seen no issue to date. The Miami Police Department was having every firing pin they have inspected. The Coral Gables Police Department took the preemptive step of asking Glock to replace all of the firing pins in their guns." Sources tell CBS 4 News that Glock is focusing the blame on the type of ammo being used by the Sheriff's Department. You think the issue was more the ammunition than the gun itself?
I do, yes.
Retired cop Wally Philbrick is the owner of the 911 store, a gun store and firing range in Hollywood. Although he's not authorized to speak on behalf of Glock, Philbrick is a certified Glock armor, and he has nothing but praise for the firearm. You think part of the issue is the ammunition. Couldn't also one of the issues be that if you designed the firing pin made it of a stronger caliber steel, you might not have these issues as well?
Well, Glock's been in business now for a long, long time, and the issue, as far as I know, is with one department only, and it's not nationwide and it's not worldwide.
Now, over the past several weeks, CBS 4 News made repeated requests for an interview or even a statement from Glock, but the company never responded. The Palm Beach Sheriff's Office says they're continuing to study the problem for a solution, but declined our request for an on-camera interview.
Jim, does this only impact Glock used by police officers?
No, anyone can buy a Glock, so this goes across any Glock that anyone in the public could do. The reason why we're seeing them on police officers is because they train so often and they have in-house armors that are picking up on the problem. This may also be a problem that you could see in your gun at your own home and may want to check it yourself.
All right, Jim, thanks a lot. If you have a story idea you would like CBS 4